Can't hear me because my mic is all the way across the room and on mute. So let's try that again. Hey, everybody, it is me. Thank me later here on a lovely Friday. February 17th is the date today. How's everyone doing? We got some updates for you today. Today we are doing the 11/11 weekly update. Where we go through the current Epoch, the array, and the pyramid bids, and take a look at that. Also, going to do a small teaser for, well, here, I got to present it first. Hold on, move this over here. I am going to do a teaser for something big. I'm not saying it's the biggest thing to ever come to Upland ever, so I'm not saying that. Let's be very clear. I'm not saying that. However, if others say that, then I mean, there's only so much I can do about that. I can't speak for others, right? So, and I'll share more with it later. XNet. I did a small teaser on it last night on the podcast. We are hopefully going to officially launch this weekend. Right now we're rounding out the founders nodes. So we have 6 nodes, which I think everybody knows about. These are all big time nodes inside of Upland, inside of UpX World. These are home staples. These are the Coca-Cola and Disney of nodes. And we are forming a node network called XNet that will be coordinating these nodes. We will also be helping grow other nodes with similar interest in specifically layer 2. So every single node in part of XNet is or has plans for significant layer 2 presence with UpX World and potentially their own projects as well, but they all will all have a foothold in UpX World. If you are a node leader and you would like to be a future member of XNet, let me know. There's no cost, there's no nothing. But it is invite only. We'll have applications, but it's pretty exclusive. It's not just going to be open to anybody. So yeah, there you go. There's that. All right. Now, yeah. Architect back in the house. Rumor has it, and I'll do a little teaser for my boy Architect. Rumor has it, Architect is working on a pretty dicey sweet node, which is set to be a member of XNet. I'm just going to throw that out there. So if and when NFT Architect announces his node, which I know about because it's super freaking cool that he's developing on the down low, not to put him on blast, but yeah. Anyway, I'm really excited about it. It's a really fun project. Cannot wait to be able to share more of that with you. All right. Now on to the main event. 11/11 217 update. Let's go. I wish to be a future node leader now. I mean, I'll be honest, leading a node is a lot of work. Pure, you got your own thing coming out. You don't need a node. Oops. Pure, when can we announce your thing? Pure's working on his own really cool project that we'll announce at some point whenever Pure's ready. All right, so here we go. Epic. This is Epic 4 update. Ignore. Am I in the wrong one, or did that title slide just not get updated? Let's find out. Okay, I think this is Monday. Okay. No worries. Meh. Easy peasy. As long as the data is correct, it's okay. All right. So we're going to start with the array. So we're in Epic 4. This is the fourth month of 1111 that runs till March 11th. The array, remember, this is mint as many as you can. So when we see the number claimed, that means that there was 13 of these minted. And this is Spark of Love by Shelter. Great piece. There's a lot. This is the layered imagery. We've seen several artists doing this style. I really like it with the photos and the digital art and multiple layers. Really cool stuff. I really like the results that people are getting from this. Very, very cool. 13 by Shelter. Pure, hey, there we go. Speaking of Pure Rolex, get it, brother. 30. Love for Humanity by our very own Pure Rolex. And we see here are, signs of peace and world peace and the dove. Very cool. 30 claimed on Love for Humanity by Pure Rolex. Big. If you don't know Cheese, aka Goddess of Pixels, this is her entry, her debut piece. Hey, speaking of the God of Pixels, more Cheese in the house. What up, girl? Absolutely love this piece, Birth of a Metaverse. Dun, dun, dun. Very cool. If you have not seen More Cheese actually make these pixel arts, I don't know what I'm not putting. So, it was modded. Whatever you typed got Insta-mod. That's funny. Yeah. So thank you, Architect. I said bad things. Cheese. So if you have not watched Cheese do this live, she often streams. Which Discord do you stream it in, Cheese? She actually does these live. It's fascinating. Each one of these is a pixel. It's very cool. 85 already on the books for good old Cheese. Well done. So keep in mind, so this array is very small. There's just 3 pieces in this collective? Is that correct? That's fine if that's, I just want to make sure we didn't miss any. Which means, and so now this is, okay, cool. Oh yeah. So you can't More Cheese. So that's just 1111 saying you can't publicly do your pyramid pieces because the pyramid pieces, the idea is that they're revealed as part of the release. So it shouldn't be like publicly created. So now I do want to call out. So I've been telling you guys, I've been trying to tell you guys, get your art in. This collective only has 3 artists in it, which means that all 3 of these artists, yes, you have to keep your pyramid super secret. So that means More Cheese, if you eat more than one sandwich, maybe don't talk about it. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you eat some sandwiches. I think that's from How I Met Your Mother, if you know what that is. Not that you know that show, if you know the reference. Now I want a sandwich. I don't know if you want a sandwich or a sandwich, but honestly, I'd take either at this point. So there's only 3 artists in the array. That means all 3 of these artists are guaranteed to make it to the top 3 of their pyramid. I'm telling you, get your art in. This is not going to be like that moving forward. Like once we start getting these artists, once we start getting the backlog, what? Robzilla, you can't. Robzilla, what? No, we are talking about sandwiches. Delicious sandwiches. Robzilla. Anyway. So it's completely okay. You know what? To be fair, Upland has even really been pretty lax on their sandwich inclusion. I've seen several sandwich block explorers in Upland. That's all I'm saying. But listen to your llama, leave the drama for your mama. Oh, drink your water and hold the drama is what Golden, perfect time to join. Yes, indeed. All right, so now collective 3 pyramid level 1. This is the first pyramid pieces from these artists. These are 1 of 1s and are auctioned until the 11th. So here we go. Desert Cactus by Stevie, sitting at 11 wax. Out for a Walk by Sherry77, sitting at 11 wax. I love elephants in general. Beniti by Arden Rossi. Hello, lovely ladies and men. Well, hello, Golden. I'm not gonna lie, this one looks kind of scary, but yeah. Again, what's the saying? Art is in the eye of the beholder. Tomas by Vegemite. Very cool tomato. I'll use this one to call out the checkered pattern you might see here in the back. That indicates a transparent background. That means this object, when put on a background. Oh, did we put that in here? But anyway, what it means is when this is on different backgrounds. So like, for instance, if you put this on a background that was red, that's actually really interesting because then it would just be this green thing, really, which kind of looks like a sandwich, question mark. Oh, tomato, cool, yeah. Every time wax is mentioned, my hair goes up. You like wax? I don't know. I like wax. Here's Aquatic Moonset by Whisper Sage, hitting 12.2 wax, currently leading from ones we've seen. Very nice. Oh, this one. So I did pick up a couple of Kit Landon's first pieces. This I really like these fish, the art style that Kit uses, the kind of art splash, the use of the transparent background. There's a lot of things I like about this. 12.2 wax. I think this one will go for a pretty good penny, honestly. Wow. Multilith by Felix Arizona, getting 50 wax. Very cool. This one is really interesting because of its usage of the transparency. So it's not just that it's like cut out of the transparency, but you can actually tell some of these layers are actually translucent. So it's actually like a pattern over it. So if you put something behind it, it's actually going to create a really, I think it has the possibility of creating a really interesting layered effect with this. So very cool piece by Felix Arizona, currently sitting at 50 wax. Wait. Oh, cool. Wait, did it go up to 100 wax? So as I mentioned, so the checkered background, here is it with blue. So you can see the blue coming out here in the spaces. So this is a great example of what this would look like, say, on a blue t-shirt, right? Okay, so this is not, this is on a red background. Oh. Did you just change that? Did you change that live behind the scenes? Because I'm in the live one, so if you changed it. Oh, this is cool. Fixed it. Sure. I like it on the black, actually. That looks really interesting on the black. So we can see here, thank you for including that, a couple different showings of this particular piece because it is a transparent background. I really like the diversity of this piece because keep in mind, the reason that you want to win these pieces is for a very specific reason. This is not, I cannot emphasize, in fact, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. The reason that you want these are not just, I want to buy a cool piece of NFT art. You get that, right? You're going to get the NFT piece of art, you get to add it to your collection. You can sell it, trade it, etc., just like any other normal NFT. However, these pieces, the pyramid pieces, specifically I'll talk about first, are going to generate you, the owner, passive revenue by having in-app purchases. People will be able to use these images and put them onto different objects like t-shirts or hats, helmets, potentially car skins, building skins. So, I mean, imagine the side of your apartment complex, right? And with, you know, this pattern, right? You could even just have it as a framed image for your house. There's going to be a lot of different variations. As the owner of the image, you are going to receive 89% of the revenue generated from those add-ons to the purchases. So if, let's say, for instance, it was 1,000 UpX to add that image to a t-shirt, then you would receive 890. Honestly, it would probably be maybe even 100 wax. Or 100 UpX. We haven't decided on the prices yet because we have to just see what the economy looks like. But you're going to get 89% of 1111 share, like, all the time. Also, the artist, so in this case, Felix Arizona, will receive 6% of the revenue generated from this art forever, right? Like, super important. Like, passive income for the artist, for the owners, and then if you're adding the math, you go, oh, there's 5%. Yep, that 5% is 1111's cut. So a very reasonable cut by 1111, who is managing, creating, and orchestrating all of this. I think, yeah, wall prints for sure. I think, honestly, wall prints will likely be one of the first things we do. T-shirts will probably be one of the first things we do. But wall prints won't be far behind because keep in mind, we're going to have the personal meta phases where you'll be able to, hold on, see, now I'm going to go on another little diatribe here. So when I'm talking about personal meta phases, I'm not talking about a spatial. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to hate on spatial. We're going to have a huge spatial offering. We have already several of our communities building out spatial spaces. UpX World will have a presence in spatial as a community communication and kind of fun interactive place, right? So no hate on spatial. We'll be there. But it isn't really true to Upland in the sense of when we create a personal metaphase, your property that is your home address inside of Upland is actually going to be the plot of land that you have. Your building that is on that plot of land is the building you get. Any sort of outdoor decor, cars, anything like that on your land will then be in that space automatically. If you want to move those core items or change them, you have to do that in Upland. Now, what we will be offering as UpX World adds the ability to customize this. So if you've ever played Path of Exile, is probably the best thing, where you have like your layer, or any game where you have like a base. That's what this would be. You'll be able to, say, put up awards or trophies or things that you get. You'll be able to make items and decorate. Maybe you'll be able to purchase different scenery, so background. If you want to get like a snow effect or a sunset background or a ninja themed, I don't know, background. We'll have all kinds of different stuff. Anyway, so that's an aside there. So these are really important. These are going to be very valuable. So just throwing that out there. And I put my money where my mouth is. I personally spent several $100s last round buying several of these, because I see the value, and I think people are sleeping on it. So Red Planet by Bobo Barker for you. If you don't remember, Bobo Barker had, I think, 400 plus array pieces sell. So definitely someone that I'm going to be watching on this. I really like this pattern in general. Obviously, the homage to UpX World, which is codenamed Red Rocky, with various different, kind of spatial elements and lights. It's abstract, but you still kind of get the feeling for what is being conveyed. Lots of little details and cool design elements here. Next up, our boy Ditsy Dits. This is a great collective, honestly. I'm so happy with this collective. And I cannot wait to see who's going to be the top people on it. Self-Transformation by Ditsy Dits. What a powerful piece. That's what I have to say about this. This is a truly powerful piece to me. If this doesn't invoke some kind of like feeling from you, you probably are on too much antidepressant, honestly. Like, if you don't have feeling when you look at this, like, you probably need to go talk to your therapist and adjust some things, because this is moving, right? Like, this is somebody who put it out there. So thank you, Ditsy, for being vulnerable and sharing this with us. What an amazing piece. There's so made on Terra, which is, another name for Earth. Very, very cool. I wonder if that's his birthday. 1988. Was Ditsy born in 88? Such a cool piece. And so thematic with the Xlander, right? Xlanders being half AI, essentially AI robots that have human sentient human beings inside of them. So that is going to be an ongoing theme you're going to see inside of UpX World, the struggle between AI and human consciousness. And that will be wait. Oh, I was like, what? This is Ditsy's. Oh, so because this was IAST, so if you don't remember, there is a contest going on. So every Friday when we do this, whoever has gone up the most. So in this case, it was the first week. So this one went up 100 wax. So next week, if this goes from 100 to 150, it would go up 50 wax, right? So it's the delta. It's the increase from the high bid 1 week to the next. So this is the new baseline for this piece. It went up 100 wax, which means that the person who bid that 100 wax wins an array piece from that artist, right? So AO33IC, which is one of our people. It's between Drifter or St. Lucie. No, St. Lucie's got, I think, X's in his. Pure? Is it Pure? Thank you. Ditsy. Oh, there we go. Wait. That's Ditsy Dits. Yes, Ditsy Dits did that. I don't know who's. Is it Pure's? Pure, is that your? Anyway, congratulations to AO33I.C.Wham. I need a cheat sheet. Let's work on that. Dr. Nobu, don't let me go another week without like a cheat sheet of wax addresses that I can just like print out and put on my screen for our top people, so that way I know them. So congratulations. And this is going to be at every level. So we're going to see here level 2, collective 2. So whoever, what? No bids on Mr. Cakes. Zip Dip had a very cool piece. I need a Zip Dip piece. I need a Zip Dip piece for my collection. I like this one a lot, Mr. Cakes. Mr. Cakes looks like he might have also been a fan of sandwiches. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And so also keep up. This is week 1. So like, this is insane. It looks delicious, but sad. Like, don't eat me. Oh, that's funny. Ghost of a Pal by Mr. Left House. This is to me very haunting. I love it. It's kind of spooky. I can't wait to learn more about this character. I really hope I might even get Left House to come on. And Dr. Nobi, if you're in contact with any of these artists, or any of the artists, if you're listening and you would like to come on and talk about your piece, talk about your journey, talk about maybe your future hopes for the pyramid, or the future work for yourself in 1111, please just reach out. I'd love to have you on and talk about stuff. So let's see if we can reach out to Left House. I'd love to learn more about this, and also his other pieces before and after. Very cool. Missing Piece by ADR. First one of collective 2 to have a bid at 11 wax here. Very cool. I love this like outline style. It makes me want to create like a coloring book out of these images. I feel like it would be very satisfying to color this in. Heck, I might even just print it out and just color it, because it just like, it makes me feel like I want to just color it. So that's ADR. Hey, here's our very own Humble Life with their entry, Golden Gamer Key by Humble Life. Gives me like maze. Feels like it's like a maze, which is kind of cool. Yeah, very fun piece. I like it. Also, like, this feels like a goal, but also like the hanger. I don't know. I really like this. The purple yellow makes me feel like with the Lakers. Is that who the basketball team is? I bid on the sad cupcake. It touched me. What? Wait, no, wait. I did not read the rest of that comment. Dang it, cheese. That's not. Oh my goodness, cheese. I can't. You're gonna get me in trouble. All In by St. Lucie. We saw St. Lucie absolutely crush sandwiches. Are sandwiches involved more cheese? Is that what's happening? I mean, I know it's Friday, but so it touched me in my sandwich. I can't. That's not what I meant. Cheese. Oh my gosh, I can't. So St. Lucie from Viva Las Upland, the poker hand node in Las Vegas, doing crazy cool stuff with X cards. So a name you're going to hear a lot. And the first piece, Smokin' Aces, I believe it was called, was an absolute top seller for the collective. Very good. I expect to see this into the 4 digits of wax for sure. All In by St. Lucie. I love all of the details, the hyper realistic, but muted colors with the bright smoke background with a slightly translucent background there. So this is a translucent background if you can't tell. And even the fog is like slightly translucent. Very cool. Nevermore / Evermore by X Davy X Silver X in at 25 wax. Really great use of negative space here. Oh, you know what? You know what's kind of interesting? So completely random story. And actually, Dr. Noby knows this story. At my old house, there was this giant like window on the second story, and a bird flew right into it, like super, super fast. And it had like, it was traumatic. Like you could see the outline of the bird from where it had hit the window and left residue. It was intense. I don't know why when I saw it this time, that's kind of what I thought of. I would have thought it was a hawk if not for the title. Yeah, I agree. I do think it's kind of fun because it is, the absence of detail here does allow you to kind of imagine different things. I can see this being a really fun one. But again, being Nevermore, that is obviously a Poe reference. So yes. Here we go. Rebuilt NFT Architect. This is an absolute stunner. I lost last month on I think it was Self-Reflection by NFT Architect. I don't plan on losing this one, but I'm going to do my best. My wax funds, I have to go see how much I made from my own 1111 to see how much wax I have to play with this month. I love Architect's style. He is an artist that it's kind of on the darker side and a little bit more gory almost, but there's a certain like elegance to it as well. Like it's not just dark and gory for the sake of being dark and gory. Like I really feel like when NFT Architect goes about this, he is trying to tell a story and to show depth. Like, we have the skeleton in more of a natural state, and then this rebuilt, which is, the replacing of the ribs with these, mechanical looking building structures. You see the girders and all the wires, but then there's even like these details of like these people. So at first you think it's blood and splatter, but like these are trees, and there's somebody doing Taekwondo, somebody working on a computer on this. Like there's so many little details here. It's very good. Dark is, oh God. Okay. Oh, I see. Grim Future. Okay, so, and this is another piece. So the 50 wax bidder on that, nk2na.c.wham. Congratulations, you win. Hey, Robzilla. Congratulations, Robzilla. So Robzilla wins a free NFT Architect array piece. So now the array pieces are one-time use. So unlike the pyramid pieces, which are one-of-ones and unlimited use, if you want to put this image of Grim Future on an object inside of UpX World, you have to burn these NFTs, which means that their value is going to be significantly varied based on usage, adoption, availability, demand. It's going to be a very fascinating economy to manage. If you want to win these, keep in mind, all you have to do is be the highest increased bid. So if you don't remember what the bids are, rewatch this. This is the baseline. The objective is whoever increases the bid the most from one week to the next wins an array piece from the artist that had the highest increase. All right, pyramid level 3. This is it. This is collective 1. This is the big one. This is the lead, the pyramid lead as they go. They are the lead set. 11 of Heart by Joe Lives. Joe Lives did actually fantastic. His guild piece really wowed the community. It was very detailed and fetched a good penny. Joe Lives also recent. You could see his carnival ranch house now inside of Upland. So very cool. Love to see this art. I'm a big fan of hearts in general. That's one of like the block explorer types that I collect and stuff. So obviously this speaks to me. I like the texture look here. It makes it feel like it would be like squishy. Great use of layered details. Always fascinating. Joe Lives, great guy. Here we are, 11 wax on that. Coco Lily Creations, aka Dr. Nobi's mom, aka just legend with blue. Not gonna lie, this one's a little bit darker than she normally does. It's a little bit scarier. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it feels like it would haunt me. I kind of want to create like a haunted image collection. I got Christina Gatt's piece from the last collective, and looks like a fortune teller from a carnival. It's my favorite so far from Coco Lily. Really? Well, see, that's why this art space is so interesting, right? Like, I was like, I don't know. For me, I like her happier pieces, and like you're like, hey, carnival fortune teller, that's the one for me. I want that one. I'm spending my whack. Oh man, look at this. So, and again, Coco Lily Creations, I think will be a true like fan favorite, because this is an artist who almost certainly would not be in the Web3 space, other than her son happens to run a Web3 art gallery. And he was like, hey, you should be in this. And she did. And guess what? She's crushing it. She is absolutely crushing it. So get it, Coco Lily Creations. Love to see it. Here is our current guild leader. So guild are the top sellers of all times based on Pyramid USD sales. And Mars Utah is currently leading the pact after 2 rounds. Here is his latest piece, Present Awe. And Mars Utah style is undeniably cool. Simple, yet just there's a cuteness about it. There's multiple elements of like, some people were saying they feel like this is like looking outside of a spaceship. I felt it kind of reminded me of a womb, like, and then maybe like twins inside of a womb. But definitely like there's the alien aspect. Just in general, very cool character creation. The facial expressions that he was able to create, alien twins, like with just minimal, like the minimal lines here, right? Like just a little bit of lining around the mouth and the shaping of the mouth and the eyes creates such expressive faces. It's incredible. Well done. I expect this one to be another one that's into the 4-figure wax, currently sitting at 11 wax. No way it's ending like that. Here's my girl. I mentioned her before. Christina Gatt's, one of the OG artists for Hyde Park Ninjas. All around fantastic artist. She is really showcasing her versatility in art. So she has not really even repeated an art style. If you look at her array piece, her first and second pyramid pieces, they are all completely different, showcasing her incredible range of talent, and they are all awesome. I agree, Pure Rolex. I see them as little germs through a microscope. Oh, that's funny on Mars's. So this one we see here, a very powerful piece, simply titled No. I really like the calm expression. It's powerful, but she's not angry. She's just very frank about it. Arms crossed. No. It's a great piece. I really hope that it fetches the value that I think that this could drive. I can definitely see this having some in-game, like, I could see this being an image for a group or even just like a movement kind of thing. I don't know. I really like this piece. Well done, Christina. Here's mine. Somebody bid 20 wax on this. I appreciate it. I'm not an artist, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to be an artist. Go make some art, put it in. Like, whatever you're feeling, whatever you want to express, just do it. If anything that's worth doing is worth doing poorly, you're never going to get better at being an artist. You're never going to get feeling more comfortable about sharing your art unless you just do it. I can promise you the art that I have submitted is far worse than anything you are going to submit. So do not have fear. We have a great supportive community. Everybody will support you. That's what we're here for. So don't be scared to submit your art, even if you're like, I'm not an artist. Doesn't matter. I'm not an artist either. But it's an area that I can express myself. I called this one toxic masculinity. And for me, it was, kind of going to this childish, primal, like, you think of toxicity in a barrel, just like overflowing. Yeah. I'm not an artist. I'm just drawn that way. No. I mean, it's fine. I'm not putting myself down here, but I just want people to know, like, I'm aware this is not the most beautiful piece of art, but it is meaningful to me. I put effort and thought about, like, what was the design I wanted? What did I want to convey? And tried some different things out. So anyway, using some colored pencils and water paint to kind of make that effect and the bleeding of it. Anyway, here's our girl Dayshak. Her pieces have been a hot commodity, no pun intended, as her latest entry, Burning Diamond, is no exception. She does take her previous themes have been hidden by light, I think is how she describes it. This one, she actually had a diamond piece in the guild as well. So I don't know if she's going to do more diamond pieces. I love this. Yeah. I have art doesn't have to be beautiful tattooed on me. Wow, there you go. Get it. Says the artist with beautiful art. Get out of here, architect. But I appreciate it. There you go. Pure Rolex. Same here. I'm not an artist, but I try to make something which I feel. I love that. That's a great sentiment. And there's room for everybody. 1111 is, especially right now, like, get in, try it. You have nothing to lose. You really have nothing to lose. Just submit. You can't lose anything. People are going to buy it. It's going to be cool. You're going to be part of something that's the future of Web3. Anyway, Burning Diamond by Dayshak, sitting at 30 wax. Absolutely love this. There's a lot of diamond detail. The black background, but there is even some light shading here. So it feels like it's almost elevating. And absolutely love it. Dayshak is a great artist, huge member of the community. Speaking of huge members of the community, the one, the only, the Genesis artist herself, Robzilla, with Bioluminescent Reef. I don't know how every single time I'm like, this is so cool. This is the best piece she's done. I have to have it. Every single time I see Robzilla's next piece, I'm like, this is super cool. This is the best piece yet. I have to have it. I did pick up the Galactic Algae, I think was the name of her last piece, that was green and super cool. This one, I love the gold and the blue and the teal. Like this, there's just so many little details. The way that this art is created is fascinating to me. It creates beautiful patterns that you can just look at. There's no like repeating patterns. It's very organic. And these are photographs of real oil water mixtures. So like this was a one time, like that's it. Like this image existed for a fraction of a second. Like think about that. This is an active image that was taken at a single point in time while all of this was mixing, swirling, bubbling, and whatever action was happening. So to me, like there's something really cool about that, knowing that you own one frame of an entire situation that was happening that isn't captured. Like that's it. That's what you get. You got one frame from this whole, it's gorgeous. The tiny splotches of green in the top left. Yeah, here. Right, that's top left, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool. It's just a beautiful color. Existential Dream boop, 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 by our girl Sheriff Shack. If you haven't been following Sheriff Shack's pieces, she has been doing, and then it was destroyed. Yeah, it was. She has been doing in a fantastic series of layered geometry with the X theme. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. Love the layered borders here. You can see the homage to UpX World Red Rocky. This X is so clean. This feels like, you know what this makes me think of, this texture? When you get like yarn or like thread in like bundles, that's what this kind of looks like, bundles of really colorful thread. The texture on it I really like it. These plus, so we have this inner border here, which you can tell is containing some of this other movement, right? Like this white, this gray, it's containing that movement. But then you have these extraneous pieces which are not contained, which makes it feel not only like depth, but movement. Like it really emphasizes that. It's an unbelievable piece. And of course, you have the signature. Ooh la la, the Shacklin signature. So at 100 wax, very well done, Sheriff Shack. I expect this one to be a 4-digit. It's called Silk. So yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I could see that very much. Congratulations, NK2NA.C.Wham. You, for bidding 100 a wax, won Existential Galaxy by Shacklin. So this was Shacklin's array piece. I'm so glad we got to revisit it. So you can see here, it's been her theme, really showcasing the dynamic X. Even in her array piece has the signature Shacklin signature. I didn't notice the borders as much before, but now, especially after that piece, we see the borders, this swirl action around the X. Again, so dynamic. The layering really gives it movement and depth. This is a fantastic and beautiful array piece. Congratulations. I guess that's Robzilla. Yeah. Congratulations. So if you aren't aware, each Friday at 11:11 Pacific time, a snapshot is taken of the top bids of those pyramid pieces. For each level, so right now there's 3 active levels. So for each level, the top bidder gets a piece of the highest bid increased in wax, just total number, not percentage. Since the previous week, we'll have one of the artist's array pieces dropped to their wallet. Reoccurring promo. Don't forget, if you are an existing artist, please Go tell your friends, get them involved, and you can have an increased commission of 2% per artist that you recommend to 1111, up to the full 11%, which is huge. The Epoch 5 pyramid and array pieces. So those of you who are active, your pyramid pieces are due, and your Epoch 4 guild pieces are due no later than March 1st, 11/11. And so if you don't know, well, on here, well, actually, got a little bit of time. So if you haven't submitted, do it. 1111nft.Gallery. What are you waiting for? Go do it. All right, let me hold on. Let me actually remove this real quick. What I want to do is I will do this summary. Just so that way we can have it here. We can talk about it real quick. Oh, dang. Okay, well, Dr. Nobi added and change this. So good. All right. Well, that's awesome. I didn't know that you were updating this, but I like that you did. All right. Oh, present. So let's, yeah, if this is ready, you can also share this and we'll pin it on the site. So if you're not familiar, because there's a lot of things happening as this illustration shows with 1111nft.Gallery, but don't worry, we got you covered. Once you get it, I think it should be pretty easy to kind of work with here. The array, it's a vending style drops, unlimited for an Epoch, 11 wax each, must be burned to create in-game items. So that's your entry. It's no risk. You just buy as many as you can. They're kind of like, some people compare it to like artist rookie cards or artist cover art. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, but that's what these are. Single use, 11 wax pieces. Buy as many as you want. Then you have pyramid levels. So, and this is good. Yeah, you know what? That's smart. This is way more. So there is 11 levels to the pyramid. And so this is a competition style. Each level has a reduced number of max artists, right? So if you remember that collective that only has 3, everybody is guaranteed to make it then to pyramid level 9. There's not going to be any eliminations until pyramid level 9. There's only 3 of them. So they have enough that they fit all the way here. But there will be some cuts at that point. Also, if somebody drops out, they don't have a piece ready or anything like that, there might not be an elimination. This is just saying at each level, this is the max number of artists that are available. So there you go. Hopefully that clears that up. The pinnacle is the top level. That's just level 11, where there's only one artist. It's just one piece. We figured it made sense to give it a special name, the pinnacle piece. These pieces, I think, will be incredibly valuable in the sense that this is like your showstopper. And you're not competing anymore. There is no competition. You've won the competition. You made it. You're at the top. You make your pinnacle piece, and that's it. Like, you've now participated. You're the only artist from your collective that has done every single month in 1111 NFT for a year. Like, I cannot wait. You know what? We should start a pool. Dr. Nobi, we should start a pool for Collective 1. What artist we think is going to have the pinnacle piece for Collective 1. That could be fun. That could be a fun little game that we have. I don't know. We should definitely figure out something to do with that. That could be fun. Anyway, so there it is. If you are a bestseller from the pyramid, it's not gambly. It's more like, when people do like the brackets. No one's gambling. You don't have to pay. It's just like, we should just do like, you submit who you think it's going to be, and then if you vote for the winner, then there's a drawing for, I don't know, 100,000 UpX or something. We'll figure something out. It's a year from now. We have time. Actually, it's not a year from now. It's only like 8 months from now, because we're already a couple months in. So there you go. The Guild is a bonus opportunity for the 11 highest grossing pyramid artists of all time. The NFTs themselves do function like the pyramid pieces, but your sales do not affect artist standing. Great opportunity for high value artists who may be trying to do a theme or trying to figure out what maybe sells best. The Guild gives them an opportunity to experiment, to extend their creation line, to try something new. Whatever it is, have fun. It doesn't go against them. There's no eliminations. So yeah, anyway, so that's that. All right. Let's check with the appropriate sanctioning commissions. Okay, sure. Here's some quick FAQs. I'll leave that up here for a second. So you can only have one piece in the competition at a time. So between the array or the pyramid, you can only have one of those active at a time. However, as soon as you are out of the pyramid, either you drop out or you miss a month and you have to restart, you can restart in the array. And then you can actually have two if you are in the Guild. So that is a stipulation. If you're in the Guild, you're going to have two. Epoch is a measurement of time. The 11th of the month, the 11th of the next month. Close, Ohio. No, the reason I say all the time is actually because I lived in Australia for a bit, and my ex-wife is Australian, and I was married to her for several years and lived overseas for a while. So A is more from Australia than Canada. I was like, oi, what you doing, mate? Watch out, them drop bears will get you. That's for any Australian listeners. Collective is a group of artists that enter 11/11 during the same epoch. You need to get all of your pieces are due by 11/11, the first of each month. So write it on your calendar. You do not want to miss that deadline. That is a hard deadline. Aussie Slag represent. Dude, Architect ain't no dirty bogan. He knows what's up. And then the Guild is the top selling artist of all time based on USD sales of artists, pyramid pieces. So there we go. I did not think that was going to take the whole hour, and it did. Although, to be fair, we also had some other stuff we started with, Hold on. There, wait, how much? Oh, it does. Oh, it doesn't show the pop-up. That's nice. Okay. No screenshots. I know this is recorded. No screenshots. Don't share this because it's not finalized. But I'm going to give you guys a sneak preview. Again, not finalized. We are still in talks. But you know me. I can't not. I said I was going to give you some more XNet information. Look at these nodes. These are the nodes that are in contention for founding nodes. Please note, these are not finalized, subject to change. We need to get board approval from all of them. This is the tentative founders list. If this does not get you excited, if this doesn't make you tingle in your sandwich, I can't say in your no place. This is huge, guys. Portage Park, Creedmoor, Alamo Square, Hyde Park, Poker Hand Node, the Kansas Castle, which is which is the UCC UMC headquarters, right in your sandwich. Like, this is huge. So this is a a node network dedicated to layer 2 development. All of these projects have active layer 2s being developed through UpX World. And we will be bringing in more members. I already have a backlog of nodes that are looking to connect with us. And yes, I cannot wait to reveal more about what is happening with XNet. So yes, if you would like, here, see, there we go. XNet member nodes to be announced. Yes. So if you are running a node, if you're interested, if you are not in a node network already, please contact me. And there is no membership fee or anything like that. We had that, a couple people asked that. There are qualifications to get in. So it is invite only, like you have to go through the application, et cetera. Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I think that this is going to be a great opportunity for a lot of the bigger independent and smaller independent nodes to come together and really create something great. Plus, just honestly, from a cross-promoting and cross-collaboration perspective. Now, keep in mind, there's no controlling anything here, right? We're not setting out to control anything. All the nodes operate independent of each other. We are just part of a larger network to cross-promote and to help grow each other and to support each other. So, yeah, yes. So I can confirm Creedmoor has voted essentially unanimously. There's one vote that hasn't come in yet, but I heard it was pretty well across the board. People were excited about it. So we're still waiting on a couple final approvals to come in. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. So there you go. That's going to do it for today. Very, very excited about the future. You can catch us live Monday, same Xlander time, same Xlander place, right here, UpX World Live, 5 p.m. Central. We are going to probably play some UpX World. Honestly, we haven't played UpX World in a while. Our team is heads down getting ready for a Steam release in the next couple weeks. That reminds me, if you aren't an Axe member yet, go talk to Cheese about how she did it, because Cheese crushed it. Go get it. Go eat a sandwich and go play on the planet. Like, it's a lot of fun. You got to collect 100 Xenon, get that Alpha Xenon Elite title. I use my sandwich powers. Oh, okay. Note to self, Cheese. Do not let me not include, like, you know how in Super Mario they have the mushrooms and you get bigger? We have to find a way to make sandwich powers a thing. Like, can you make me a pixel sandwich? Can you make me a pixel sandwich that we can use as an emote? And then we'll try and make it like an in-game item that you can collect, and it'll give you like a power-up of some kind. And you can collect sandwiches. Oh, 1111 needs some sandwich art, please. Hey, there you go. That could be your next, I will make it epic. Yeah, that's how you end a show on Friday. Dang, isn't that frowned upon? Sandwiches? No, sandwiches are okay. Hey, we're just talking sandwiches, Zilla. Nothing wrong with a sandwich. No, that's it. Sandwiches are amazing. I agree. Lots of... Yeah. So let's be very clear. I don't want this. So the images will be actual sandwiches. No. It's fine. It's fine. The images will be actual sandwiches. Obviously, if you're following along at home, there is a double entendre of sandwiches. That's, if you know kind of situation. Other than that, you might just think that we're a fan of pixelated Subway. I don't know. I won't do dirty art. Yeah. We're no term, like it's still got to be PG, but we can have a little bit of fun. Double entendres, nothing wrong with a good double entendre. If you know, you know, doesn't go against terms of service. Exactly. If you know, you know. There's nothing you could do. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Which is exactly why there's some really funny pictures and memes on Facebook of like things that are cropped that you're like, but if you know, you know kind of thing. Artists have been doing this for thousands of years. 100%. 100%. Nothing wrong with that. Yes. I kind of want to sandwich block. I want sandwich everything now. All right. Well, I'm going to go. It's basically your job to subvert authority. Yes. Wait, are you the authority in this case? That's kind of scary. So your job as an artist is to subvert the authority of Dr. Nobi. Is that what you're saying? I'm okay with that. All right, fam. Well, this has been great. I'll see you around the ship. Can you DM me more information on XNet? I kind of want to pull some in, but yeah, I definitely wanted to, let's talk offline. Let's talk offline for sure. I wasn't sure who to reach out for it. I wasn't sure. Anyway, yes. You know, I love Buck. You know, I'm a huge Buck fan. So yeah, well, I would love to have Buck. Anyway, so there it is. Enjoy your weekend. Catch us on the ship. Join us on Discord. We got live action all over the place. Come ask questions. Join the conversation. So until next time, I'm Thank Me Later, signing out, saying be kind, have fun, and go outside this weekend. Enjoy some weather. Cheers.